Alright, y'all, go ahead and apologize for the tail. I got a bunch of stuff on it. Today I pulled out some lever guns because I ended up actually picking one up at the store. We'll talk about that one here in a minute. So no particular order, we'll kind of go down the line. I've opened them up so that way if anybody's worried about them being around, then it's open. So you've got the Henry, the new Henry 3030 or chambered in 3030. You've got a 1971, 72, something like that. Winchester here. That's kind of like the old, work gun. This is a 336 Marlin, chambered in 3030. The Rossi 44 right here. And then you've got the 45 Lone Colt, which is by Henry. It's their Golden Boy, obviously. Then you've got my new one that I have been wanting for a long time, which is the 357 with a short barrel on it. I think it's like 16 and a half, whatever it has to be considered a rifle. I really do like these guns. I know a lot of guys ding these guns because of the safety, which is right here. Oh, excuse me. Sorry about that, y'all. Used the wrong finger, which is right here. As you see, it's a little piece of tang metal that flips back and forth. I understand. I'll tell you what, though, personally, I can live with that over the new Henrys. The new Henrys, and I can show you on this as well. It's going to be a little shaky, but hold on. Let me move this one first. Okay. So the new Henrys does not have a half cock at all. Here's what I mean by that. Okay, we're now shut. Focus on me, buddy. Focus. Thank you. So we're shut. I have to put my finger on here. I'll pull down on it. There you go. It's closed. I need to put an extension. I don't have one, but see, there's no. What's the trigger? There's no half cock, which means when you're walking in the woods, you either have to carry it all the way down, which means the deer's going to hear, or you got to carry it all the way up, which if you pull that and with around the chamber, it's going to be a lot worse than a deer hearing something. I know a lot of guys it doesn't bother them, and I understand. I hunt with this gun. I completely understand. But these little open top Rossies for people, the crap they talk about, that safety, I just don't see it being any worse than the Henry. I'm not saying the Henry's a bad gun, because it's obviously not. I've got two of them, just like I've got two Rossies. I've only got one Marlin, which there is a reason for that. At that point in time, this gun right here wasn't really the greatest built gun. This is a 2004, 2007, something like that. This gun, it's kind of well known that that gun at that point in time wasn't really the best gun in the world. The fit and finish wasn't great on it. Which I don't care about fit and finish. My groups on this gun, they're a little rough. They're about 6 or 8 inches at 100 yards, which, a 4 or 5 inch group at 100 yards will kill a deer. I know that sounds crazy, but if you shoot a 4-inch group dead, if you're within a 4-inch group from one side to the other, it's an 8-inch group total. But if you're 4 inches to the left, 4 inches to the right of dead center, that deer's going to fall. So it is a viable deer gun. I do hunt with it. It's a memorabilia piece. It's kind of one of those things where I got it off of someone that's no longer with us, and it's one of those remembrance guns. So that's the reason I take it out in the woods sometimes. I don't hunt with it very much. I mean, you can tell it's not very beat up at all for as old as it is. This gun right here was the same stock. These stocks are like purple. I don't know if it shows it. I don't know if you can see it, but I will strip that off and we'll get it looking more like a gun stock. That might not be the world's greatest finish. I'm not a woodsman, but I just don't like that purple. All these broom handles have one thing in common. They don't have any kind of grip on any of them, whether it's the Henry or the Rossies or the Winchesters. Now, the 3030 does for Henry, but the other one that I have doesn't. At least they're carbines, and then the Winchester. So I think that's going to be something that I do. I think I'm going to add some checkering. I've got some CO2 lasers I'm playing with right now, and I'm going to try to see what I can maybe do with some checkering on these. All right, y'all, I just wanted to kind of show you what was going on and the new PSA up in Myrtle Beach. If you get a chance, stop by. They've got more guns than anywhere I've seen in a long time. So if you need something, they might have it for you. Besides 6.5 Grendel, they still don't have any 6.5 Grendel ammo.